my audience, Debbie, Tara, Whitney, and Briar.
And this is me.
Okay. This is my informative speech on Shelley Friends. I didn't know Pistachio the turtle needed my help until my car was passing over his shell. I quickly pulled over, put him in a box, and set him in the passenger seat of my car. I called the local vet to ask what to do with him, and she asked, is he a turtle, tortoise, or a terrapin? I didn't know there was a difference. But the habitat that I chose for Pistachio depended on this distinction. The blanket term turtle is generally used, but there are multiple anatomical, behavioral, and evolutional similarities and differences that make it difficult to differentiate between them. I didn't feel qualified to make such a big decision for the animal I had just found, so I took him to the vet and got a lesson on the key features that determine where he belonged. The vet told me that Pistachio was a terrapin. I'm going to tell you how we decided based on the way that Pistachio looked and acted compared to other Testudinis. The easiest way to tell the difference is looking at the anatomy. The feet of turtles and terrapins are somewhat webbed. Turtles will have more webbed feet than terrapins because turtles are built for water while terrapins are built for water and land. Sea turtles have long flippers. They're made exclusively for swimming and sometimes shimmying on the beach to lay eggs. Terrapins and tortoise shells are less dense for on-land protection, so they're a little bit thicker and they'll be a little bit heavier. And terrapins are a mixture of turtles and tortoises. Tortoises have clubby, stub-like feet and they burrow with them. The way the animal is built can tell us where they should live and what they need to survive. Their behavior is a good indication of where their body is most adapted to thriving. Turtles live mainly in water. They usually only come out when they're laying eggs or sunbathing. Meanwhile, tortoises live exclusively on land. They don't really associate with much water unless they're drinking or taking a bath sometimes. They burrow with their front feet on land and they don't usually even live by water. Terrapins live mainly on land, but they do swim occasionally. The history of turtles makes it easier to understand why they behave the way they do. New types of turtles evolved to adapt to their changing environment. All three of the Testudinis are toothless reptiles, but turtles did have teeth at one point. They're all cold-blooded, they all lay eggs, and they all breathe air. Turtles came first, and the other two species came from turtles. Turtles can hibernate underwater and they're occasionally carnivorous. In the winter, when the water freezes over, turtles can reduce their blood oxygen percentage to almost 0, and they can live for 3 to 6 months underwater without taking a single breath. Both turtles and terrapins are typically omnivores, and tortoises are usually herbivores. Even though I hope to teach you something, you can always consult with a professional if you happen to find a critter and you're not sure what to do with it. Vets and wildlife experts will consult with you over the phone or examine the turtle in person for free, like they did for Pistachio, to help you make a decision. By observing the turtle for a short time, you can analyze its body and identify its classification. While they seem similar, telling the difference can be made easier with the right information. It's important to keep ourselves informed about the creatures we share this land with, and I'm sure Pistachio sure appreciated the help. Thank you.